welcome back to Nolan Knows Podcast with Paul. Week 8 now. I mean, time's just flying, honestly. It's crazy how fast this season moves, but it's exciting. It's awesome. Paul, how we doing?
It's been a tough week. It was a tough week on Saturday with the picks, and then this week has just been crazy work and everything. So
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to the weekend and getting the ship turned around.
honestly, going into last weekend, I was a little skeptical about the games. I just thought it was going to be tough going in, and then I don't know. A lot of close lines, a lot of good games, a lot of powerhouses going against each other. It's tough to gauge those kind of games because they're going to be good games. So it's could go either way, and a lot of those games were like that.
The season is awesome though. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I was listening to Big Cat on something, and he was saying how it's just made the season better with this playoff because you've got pseudo elimination games. Which Tennessee, Alabama this week is going to kind of be
dude, that's going to be on the cusp,
game,
man.
but loser is really struggling because they're not going to make the SEC title game, and it's going to be tough to get in, honestly. So, so it's awesome.
I mean, at least you could lose a game now. Before it was oh fuck, you lost the game, shit, you might be done.
Yeah.
So it gives life for everybody's still going. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's I feel like it's going to take us a little bit to just get into it and realize what's what because Notre Dame had that loss and everyone's oh, they're done, they're out, and now they might be in.
Yeah, very true.
And Texas A&M, same thing.
Yeah, definitely. We saw them at the beginning of the season and we were oh shit, maybe they're not as good as we thought they were, but they're doing very well. Yeah. All right. Last week's records, I went 3-4, 35-21 through week 7, 62.5% right now. Paulie, 3-11 last week, 29-27 overall, so you're at 52% still, which is good after a tough week. But those are going to happen, dude. I'm going to have a week like that, I'm sure. Hopefully not as bad, but definitely where it's going to be, under 500.
Yeah.
Special guest Cookie went 5-7. We appreciate him coming on. Always fun to have him.
Absolutely. I'll have him again sometime for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Any noise? Were the boys pumped for Cookie?
Yeah, they were pumped. They said best episode yet, so that was good.
Nice.
I told everyone a little delay this week because of some work stuff going on that the podcast will come out on Friday morning instead, but no real noise.
Yeah, all right. Well, gotta get to John Diarco, #1 fan. Love the shout out for Luca analysis from Cookie. It was great. Ready to ride on Saturday. Great picks, and I'm liking that Kent State +7. Nobody wants to go winless. Did they cover that game? I don't even know.
Which one?
Kent State +7.
Oh, no, they did not, I don't think.
Ah, damn, they stink, huh?
Yeah,
Shit.
I was going to bet them, and then I pulled away from them, and I'm glad I did, because it would have made a bad week even worse.
Yeah.
Let me double check to make sure that they actually didn't. I was following the game.
I don't think they did.
I don't think they did.
You got any football news? I got nothing.
You got nothing?
I got nothing.
Cam Rising out again for the rest of the season.
Yeah, probably good year.
Dude could come back. I don't think he's going to.
6
I think
years?
Dude, it's more than that. It's 8. I think even he said that 8 years is too much. So I think he's finally done. Sad to see. I stand corrected, by the way. They did cover. Kent State lost by 2.
Damn.
So
right,
that would have been
John.
a good fucking read, and I messed it up. Damn it. It is what it is. But yeah, other than the Cam Rising news, not too much.
He sucked last week, too. It was disgusting. All right.
Yeah.
Rolling into the nice Rutgers, Oklahoma. I'll start off just because Oklahoma was a bigger game. And Rutgers, 42-7 loss. Just terrible. Embarrassing, honestly. Badgers ran for over 300 yards. Kaliak Manis went 12 of 32. 103 yards with one interception. I mean, This is what I'm talking about. And one of my friends from home even texted me. He said Rutgers will never be good unless they have a good quarterback. And I've been saying it. This is what it's going to be like year after year if we just continue having subpar quarterbacks. It's just not going to work. You have a good defense now, a lot of upperclassmen who are going to leave next year. And now, it's just a waste of a year pretty much. And when you have a good defense, you have a great run game, and now who the hell knows what's going to happen. But just dreadful.
Yeah, totally. I just sometimes I'm thinking like for Rutgers, what is your like dream state? Do you really think that they're gonna be a national title contending team?
If they get a quarterback, I think like
Yeah.
anything could really happen. Honestly, yeah. I mean,
They just
I was
in
thinking
their
about
history, they've never even won a conference title.
Yeah, in their history, I was thinking about this before. Like, who are their quarterbacks that have played in the pros that were good?
I mean, no, none. Tom Savage
None.
is
Yeah,
the only one that I can even think of that's been in the pros.
yeah. Like, and I think they had like a guy McMahon. That was his last name, and that was like in 2000s.
Okay.
I think he played for like Detroit for like a couple games, and then I think Mike Teal was on like a practice squad. So like, you just never,
Yeah.
you don't have anybody. Like, you need,
Yeah.
that's what you need.
Maybe it would, dude. You got to start supporting, bro. You got to become a booster and get some of these top tier quarterbacks.
Yeah. I'll be like Portnoy, throw $2 million at a guy.
Yeah.
Well, if Nolan knows ever goes big, we got
Yeah.
it.
We'll fund it. We'll fund that.
All right,
All
well,
right.
Rutgers
sorry,
has
go ahead.
UCLA on deck, and they're favored by 4.5. I mean, it could be a good bounce back game. I just don't even want to talk about it later, so
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
A brutal game for Oklahoma. Obviously, they have nothing on offense, and the defense finally like just cracked and was like, we can't do this. I mean, for them to sustain a drive is like a 10% chance every time they get the ball that they're going to get one first down or two first downs. It's really hard to watch. The defense, like I said, cracked. They played well to start the game, and we were up 3-0. The game could not have started any better for Oklahoma, and then it was just obvious that we would not be able to score on offense. And it's not even so much that Texas's defense is that good. Oklahoma's offense is that damn bad. So it's a tough season. Talk about a wasted season for sure. I mean, we're in quarterback hell now. Hawkins looks all right, but top 5 wide receivers out. Like, you can't even judge him really on it because, like, what does he have to work with? He has a bad offensive line and he has no receivers. They need a total makeover on the offensive side of the ball. They need a new offensive coordinator, someone with some fucking recruiting pizzazz to get out there and bring some boys in. Otherwise, we're in for a rough shape. It's very depressing, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a good defense, but your offense like just can't get anything going, like your time of possession is just gonna kill your defense. Like they can't even really do what they do. You gotta like put up some numbers and extend some drives to put some weight off of them.
We went from having absolutely no defense to having a very good defense and an horrible, probably the worst offense in the Power Four.
Yeah, I mean,
in 3 years.
Yeah, it's bad. But
yeah,
I mean, they played Tennessee tough on defense. Like each of their games, they play good defense. I mean, this one just got away from them.
They have a good defense. Even this one, like they started off well, and it was we had back-to-back fumbles. Like
yeah.
So,
true. All right, move on. We'll just run through
it quick because there's all losses.
Yeah, I know. True that. Oh, well, I got to touch on the parlay.
Yeah.
Ugh, Jesus. I mean, we've constantly been getting 2 out of 3. It's crazy, but one Cincy, one Nevada, and then UCLA came up short. I mean, that was a good game, too, but ended up pushing that one. We both took the line in that one. Bama just beat South Carolina.
UCLA was my pick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Damn it. That's right.
I know. It was like the last game of the leg, too. I was all excited.
And they were outright winning for a bit, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. I thought they were going to win it. And Minnesota has a good defense, though.
Shit.
All right. Bama just narrowly beat South Carolina. Gamecocks scored late, missed the 2-point conversion for the tie. And now, I mean, Bama just hasn't even been looking good the last couple weeks. And now they're going to
No,
Tennessee, who hasn't even been looking that good. I don't know.
it's
Tough.
crazy. Nobody, there's like no real juggernauts this year.
No.
Maybe you could say Texas, but I
Texas,
don't even.
maybe.
I don't
We'll
even
see how
think
they
them.
do this week, you know?
The best win is Michigan or Oklahoma, and I mean
Yeah.
that's nothing to write home about at this point.
No.
So
Definitely
no,
not.
this
But they
week.
did beat the shit out of both of them.
They did, but I mean both teams literally don't have an offense.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll see. I don't know.
Uh,
I'm a little peak. I'm definitely taking Georgia.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah. All right.
Sorry,
We'll get to it. Yeah.
We'll get to it.
Iowa crushed Washington 40-16. I think we both had that, but that was a good spot pick by us. Penn State wins in a thriller to USC in OT. Looked like USC was going to get the win here. I mean, they were up late. The Nittany Lions tied it up, but you know, I don't know. Penn State was coming back the whole time. Really, I mean, they were down early and then ended up coming back. I mean, I give them credit.
Yeah, total bed shitting by USC. It happens with Lincoln Riley here and there.
Yeah. Pitt hosted Cal and won by 2, and of course didn't get the cover for me. That sucked. Didn't score a single point in the second half. Assholes. Louisville, the line was 3, so
Yeah.
lost by 1. Louisville traveled Virginia. Wahoo Wah narrowly escaped. I lost this one. I thought Louisville was going to beat the crap out of them, but Louisville's offense wasn't as good as I thought they were going to be, and just couldn't get it done. Illini hosted Purdue, and I mean, another OT thriller. I mean, we thought Illinois was going to blow them out, but of course Purdue. I think they made a QB change, so it definitely maybe adds a little new
Spark.
identity to the squad. Yeah, I think you had the Illini, right?
I did.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
Since he traveled to UCF and got the outright win as underdogs, they're not too bad. I like McSorley. He's actually an alright quarterback, but Central Florida stinks. Just complete fade team the last 3 weeks, getting blown out by Colorado too.
Yep.
BYU beats Arizona 41-19. I think Cookie had that one. Tennessee just narrowly escaped Florida, but Mertz ends up getting hurt, be out for the rest of the year. Oregon beat Ohio State, and of
Great
course
game.
Will Howard dacked it. Yeah, I mean, great game back and forth. But he slid before the time, or when the time ran out, couldn't call timeout and didn't get the field goal opportunity. I lost that one. Did you have that too?
Yeah, I had Ohio State.
I mean, that was a great game.
All of us
though.
had Ohio State. I mean, that could have. We weren't going to cover, unfortunately, even if they hit the field goal, because I think we were -3. But
That's why I'm not pissed about some of these picks, because they were like close games where it could have went either way. Like,
yeah,
I
a lot of
think
mine
it
were
was-
close. Although I
Yeah.
had some that were not even in the ballpark.
I think it was
but-
just a tough week overall, to be honest.
Yeah.
But Oregon, I mean, we'll talk about it in a little bit, but Oregon going to Purdue now on a Friday night coming off that win. 28-point
Yeah.
spread?
Yeah.
That's a big spread.
Big spread.
LSU hosted Ole Miss, and like LSU, I was watching this game because I was big on Ole Miss, but Ole Miss was just winning that entire game, but always just staying in one score, like it was either 3 or 7, and of course LSU ties it late and ends up winning in overtime. I mean, I don't know how Ole Miss let them get back in the game like that, and just absolutely blew it. Heartbreaking
Yeah.
for me.
I was watching this one. I literally saw Ole Miss kick the field goal. I went to the bathroom, and then I came out, and LSU had won the game because it was.
Yeah, I think
it
they
was the
scored on the first play. in
first play,
overtime. Yeah.
25-yard touchdown pass.
So
Crazy.
what the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, well, there goes that.
Yeah, awful. I wonder if Lane Kiffin will get that Florida job, honestly.
I mean, they'll definitely push for him. I don't know if he. I assume he wants it. Like, what does he got going on in Mississippi?
I don't know. Florida would be a lot better for sure.
Yeah.
Nevada winning second leg of our parlay against Oregon State. That was nice. Nice play there. Cookie. Vandy with another win against Kentucky. Diego. Pavia looking stellar. I mean, nobody expected even this team to be good. Now they're coming off a Bama win, and now they're against Kentucky. I mean, not bad.
They were picked to be last in the SEC,
Yeah,
across the board.
crazy. UCLA ended up losing to Minnesota. That was the parlay we talked about. Kansas State traveling with Boulder. Wildcats actually got lucky in this one. They were losing. I think there was like 2 minutes left. They threw a 50-yard touchdown pass, take the lead, and win. Colorado playing a lot better. I mean,
Yeah.
they're not looking too bad. I'll give them that.
Yeah, I mean, they should have lost the game against Baylor, so this was kind
They
of
should.
karma.
Very true.
But yeah, they probably should have won this one.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Heading into Week 8 premier games. We'll start out with Friday Night Lights. Oklahoma State traveling to Provo against BYU. BYU -9, over under 52.5. You got anything on this?
Not on this one, no.
Yeah, I mean, Oklahoma State just not playing like that. I don't even hear Ali Gorter's name anywhere.
That like running back. I mean, Genty is a different story, obviously, but like
Yeah, for sure.
running back is such a like line dependent position, obviously, and you see what happens. Like he's a shell of himself.
It's just I thought they were supposed to have like the best O line too in the country, and they're not even.
I don't know. He has like he probably has less than 400 yards rushing.
Yeah, probably. You see, Meg Gundy got a black eye from his cow or something like that.
Yeah. Headbutted his cow or something ridiculous. What are we doing?
Jesus Christ. All right. And well, I'm gonna
It's
say on Friday night.
384 yards rushing through 6 games.
Jesus,
Terrible.
just not good.
Yeah.
But gonna touch on that Oregon Purdue game. I do like Purdue actually in this one. I mean, I think 28 and a half points. What's that?
I'm on Purdue as well. I just like fading the team that has a big momentum win, short week, going into Boilermaker Town, whatever the fuck it's called.
West Lafayette.
West Lafayette.
Boilermaker Town.
I guess the only thing is they did just kind of have a like adrenaline dumping game against Illinois, so I wish that was like a blowout, honestly, and Purdue just got smoked. But
yeah,
I don't know. I still like them plus 28. I'll take 4 touchdowns on a short
Well, I
week.
do like that they kept it close because maybe they made that quarterback switch and now they're just like, oh shit, like we could actually compete with some good teams. So hopefully they're looking at it like that. I would, but Oregon doesn't really blow teams out either. Like a lot of their games have been close or like just within. I don't think they covered a game since this whole year besides that Ohio State game. So
yeah,
I think they'll take the foot off the pedal if they get up early. All right, head into Saturday. Miami at Louisville. Miami coming in as 4.5-point favorites, over under 61.5. And me, I'm gonna take Miami here. I watched Louisville last week, and their offense didn't look impressive. And Miami and their defense isn't even that good. And Miami is the number 1 offense in the country right now. Defense, it hasn't been playing as well, but honestly, Louisville doesn't scare me. Shuck, the quarterback for them, he's all right. I thought he was going to be having a better year. He doesn't really look that good so far, and I just don't think it's going to improve against this Miami team. But I think they win by a touchdown at least.
Well, I'm going to actually take Miami and the under. So Miami minus 4.5 and then under 61.5. I just think early start at Louisville, Miami's offense might be a little sluggish, and I don't think Louisville's offense is very good at all. So I don't know. 61.5 seems like a lot of points to me. I'll take the under.
For sure. That is a lot of points. All right. Nebraska traveling to Indiana, red hot. Indiana 6.5-point favorites, over under 50.5. What are you doing here?
Just 1 second. So, okay, got it. It's Indiana is -6.5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take Nebraska. I would rather root for Indiana. I just don't like Nebraska, but I don't know. I think this is a game that they'll really get up for. Be a kind of like prove it game for Indiana because their schedule's been kind of weak. So I don't know. We're gonna find out more about them. I think it might be close, like an old school Big Ten West 3-point game. So I'll take 6.5. I think Nebraska can win it outright.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay away, but I do agree with you. I think this is gonna be a close knit battle. Honestly, Indiana's been scoring like at will over like 40 points a game, pretty much. But you know
Yeah.
they are also hasn't haven't played against a defense like Nebraska, and they're legit. They have a good defense, honestly. So I think this is their first real test. Let's see what they do. I'd rather watch it and see what goes on than bet on it right now. But I like your side.
Cool.
All right, Auburn traveling to Missouri. Missouri coming in as I think it's 4-point favorites now. Over
Yeah,
under.
this one's so weird. It's like
Yeah.
begging you to take Missouri,
I know,
and
and I like
it's-
Missouri though.
And you do like Missouri?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
falling for the trap already.
It's like why 4.5? You know, like if this was 7, I'd be like,
Yeah.
whatever. But the fact that it's 4.5, I don't know.
I mean,
feel like
my
I'm gonna-
rationale behind
Go
it
ahead.
is Mizzou just had their reality check against A&M and like be like, yeah, we're not that good, and we need to fucking step it up and actually win these fucking games if we actually want to have a shot. And I think Cook and Luther could get it going. I mean, they're playing at home. They've only lost 3 times at home in the last 3 years, and Auburn hasn't played a lot of away games. They played one away game, and that was against Georgia, where they got blown out. And now they're traveling to Missouri. I like Missouri here. I think you're right. It is fishy, but I can't pass up on it. I have to take it. I'll die on the hill.
Yeah, I just don't get it. I feel like Auburn is due for some luck, honestly. Like they have some shitty losses where they've had terrible turnovers and fumbles. I feel like the turnover luck maybe turns around for them. I don't. It's purely based on the weirdness of the line. I'm gonna take Auburn plus 4.5.
All right. Ooh, head to head. I wasn't expecting that.
I mean, like I said, it just doesn't make any sense. That's why I'm going on the other side of it.
Yeah.
But
This would have been on CBS, but SEC didn't want to pay up. So we got Bama at Tennessee, 3:30 p.m. Premier SEC matchup. Bama coming in as 3-point favorites, over under 56.5. What you got?
gonna do stay away. It's hard to like make a prediction on this one. Both teams have been playing bad as of late. I don't know. I can't really make heads or tails of it. I have no idea. I'm excited to watch it though. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, this is like another game. Like, you could probably see it going either way, and it's just like a
Exactly.
big, tough matchup, you know? But I will probably take Alabama here, and I just think their offense is very... I mean, it's strength against strength, really. You got Alabama's offense going against Tennessee's defense, who've been playing pretty well, but like, Tennessee hasn't even faced a great offense yet this year. Like,
No.
they've went against Oklahoma, Arkansas, Florida. Like, nobody, like, not like a real powerhouse team, and that's what I think they're going to get. And Nico hasn't been playing well. Bama's defense isn't that good this year, but, like, Bama's just Bama. Like, they've been here, they know what to expect. Tennessee has, Nico, he's a freshman. He hasn't seen a big game like this just yet. This is the biggest game of his college career right here, so I think a lot of more nerves on Tennessee's end. They're home, maybe a lot more pressure, playing in front of the fans. And Bama lost, and they don't want to lose again. And I think this game means a lot more to them. It's equal across the board, like we said. But I think
Yeah.
Bama's going to take this one.
It does feel different for Bama this year, though, without Nick Saban. Like, it's just not the
Yeah.
same dominant, like, you can count on them to get the job done. So, I
Very
don't
true.
know. I'm staying away.
All right. Michigan traveling to Illinois. Michigan coming in as 3-point away favorites over under 43.5. And I think this is a trap game here as well. This is like why is Michigan favored here?
I have no idea. It's the craziest. This one, I'm actually gonna take the cheese and go Illinois +3. Like,
Are you?
I don't.
Ugh.
Michigan sucks. They're on the road. Their offense is trash. Like, I can't bet on them.
I can't fall for this trap. There's just the cheese is there, and I'm not
But
taking
you're falling for the other one.
it. But I think this is a bigger one.
This is a rat line.
Yeah, I mean, I could see a case for Michigan, but
What's the case for Michigan?
I mean, they just have a
They
really
just
good
bludgeon
defense.
them to death with the run.
Yeah. And
guess.
also they're starting the new guy, so he's getting a Tuttle, I guess,
Yeah.
and he's getting first team reps now, so he might be getting and he threw a couple downfield. Like the other guys don't even throw the ball downfield. So
Totally, but on the road, Big Ten, and you're spotting me 3
that's
points.
what I'm saying. This line doesn't make sense.
I'm taking.
I'm just saying
Illinois
that might be the
+3.
only reason why they cover.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Colorado at Arizona. Arizona 3.5-point favorites over under 57.5. Give me 1 second. I want to see if this line changed. Dude. So it's Arizona minus 2.5 now. Jesus, went down a point. I don't like that movement. I was on Arizona. Like honestly,
I'm not taking
Colorado's
anything on this one either. Nah.
Colorado's just coming off a heartbreaker. Now they're playing in the desert, 1 p.m. on Saturday, and Arizona needs a win here. Arizona's better
Why don't you like
defensively
the better
against the
line, then?
pass. What's that?
Why don't you like the better line then?
I do. It's just I don't like. It's like moving in my favor, but like against me, kind of like my thought process. Like I think they're gonna win more than 3.5, but now it's moving to 2.5. That means probably Sharp's putting it on Colorado.
Or the public. Colorado's a big public team, honestly.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's.
I mean,
that.
I'm gonna take Arizona here just because I do think they're gonna win this one.
I'm gonna ride with you and take Arizona. The more
Yeah.
you've talked about it, the more I'm feeling 2.5 for Arizona.
Dude, and Travis Hunter is banged up a little bit too. So, and he's gonna be
Yeah, I think
covering
he's gonna be
McMillan.
all right,
McMillan's
but-
like one of the best wide receivers in the college
Yeah.
football. So, I don't know. I think Arizona could put up some points on them. All right, another premier matchup. I mean, you're getting these like each week, which is nice. I like this.
Hell
but
yeah, I love it.
Georgia at Texas. Texas 3.5-point favorites, and of course I don't write down the over/under. It is 56.5. 7:30 p.m. start. And what are you doing?
I'm taking Georgia plus 3.5 points. I don't
So it's
think
actually 5 now. So that's what you got.
it's 5 plus 5.
Yeah, +5.
Wow. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I love it, honestly. You give me 5 points with Georgia. I know it's on the road, but Texas has not been challenged. They do look like the best team, but Georgia is still fucking Georgia. So, plus 5 points. I think Carson Beck will wake up and have a lot to do with the game. And I don't think Texas's defense is like anything crazy. I think it's worse than it was last year. So, I don't know. I like Georgia, especially plus 5.
I'm actually going to stay away. I mean, Texas obviously looks like the better team right now. Georgia hasn't looked as hot, but I can't do 5 points. You're right. Like maybe if it was 3, I'd probably take Texas, but 5, I think. Like this is like an NFL matchup. I feel like this is like a back and forth, like a hard-nosed football game, and those are always close. So I think it'll be a 1-score game.
Yeah.
All right. That does it for premier matchups. We could go through the rest of our cards. I'll start out. Another Friday night game. And I'm going back and forth on this one, but I'm going to take Fresno State. I think they're -3.
Mm-hmm.
Mikey Keene, their quarterback, having an off year, But I think he has potential. He has a good arm, and I think he'll come to now that they're playing Mountain West teams that aren't as good. And then Nevada came off that good win against Oregon State. They have a little bit of a letdown spot here. It's a Mountain West game, but I don't know. I'm going to take Fresno here. I like them.
I'm going to take Clemson minus 20.5. They've been beating the hell out of teams. They've covered like every single game except for that first one against Georgia. I'm going to keep riding them. I'm also going to ride Army until these service academies start letting up and like
you going to take
losing.
Navy too?
I'm taking Navy. Both of them are minus 16. So give me Army, give me Navy.
Let me go real quick. Well, vice versa. I'm going to take Kansas. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to take Houston plus or minus 6. No, what are they? Houston's plus 5.5. Houston's good secondary. And Houston's been playing good recently. They won outright when they were 17-point dogs against TCU. They've just been playing better, I think, and now that they made the quarterback change, I think that's going to help them out a lot. So I'm going to take that. Kansas stinks.
Okay. I'll take Oklahoma minus 1.5 against South Carolina. That's just a ride with the boys pick.
All right. That's going to be a tough game for them.
Yeah, I don't love it by any means, but they need something, and I'll do my part.
So I'm going to take USC here, minus 7
I was looking at this one. I don't know what to think of this. Like, are they going to get off the mat, or are they going to just fold completely? Like, it's a weird game against Maryland, flying cross country.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be tough. I think, I don't know, you're coming off that tough loss, obviously. It sucks, but, like, I think Lincoln Riley could get the guys back up and going for this one. I mean, they're definitely not in it really, but
Northwestern too.
But Maryland's quarterback actually isn't bad. He throws like a shit ton, like probably like as much as McCord does for Syracuse. But they're like not bad. They're like sneaky all right. But USC's not bad against the passing offenses, and now USC's gonna be back. Where they're traveling back to the West Coast the next 3 weeks, so they want to get this win away, then go back on the West Coast trip and have a good rest of the year.
Yeah, I hear you. Bowling Green minus 20.5.
Who the hell are they playing?
Kent State.
Yeah. You're right. I wasn't going to pick this game, but LSU and Arkansas, I'm not going to pick it, but both teams are, like LSU's coming off that good win against Ole Miss. And then Arkansas had a bye last week, but they coming off that big win against Bama. Like I think both teams are just like in weird spots. Taylon Green's banged up for Arkansas. Like I don't know. I just think it's interesting because I think both those teams aren't that good.
This just shows you the depth of the SEC. LSU is ranked 8 in the country right now. They're on the road to Arkansas, right? But they are 2.5-point favorites only.
Yeah.
I'm not going to play anything here. I would lean Arkansas. I think LSU is overrated, honestly.
Yeah, I think so, too. Should have lost last week. Bastards.
What do you think about Texas A&M, Mississippi State? Anything on that?
What's the line?
Minus 18.
No. I usually don't like betting lines that like big.
18 lines, yeah. What about Iowa, Michigan State?
Iowa, Michigan State. What's that line?
5.5. Minus Iowa.
I mean, I would take Iowa, but like Michigan State, I watched them against Oregon, and like they were not good. They couldn't even move the ball. It was bad.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to take UNLV too. Late night game. Minus 6.5. Oregon State's they're a good run team, and UNLV defends the run better, and Oregon State can't even defend the run on their end. And you have what's his name, the new quarterback. He can run for a shit ton of yards. Very good addition to their squad now that whatchamacallit backed out. So I'm taking UNLV.
Okay.
I can't remember anybody's name. So bad with names.
Yeah, I'm out on names too. I think that's it for me.
That's it?
Yeah. You have any
There's
others?
no other games out there?
I'm peeking around. I don't see anything that's really.
Well, what about Florida, Kentucky? You want to take anything there?
Florida, Kentucky.
The only thing, if Graham Mertz was playing, I might think about taking him, but now he's out. I kind of like Kentucky.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, did you watch that Stephen A. clip I sent you?
I did. It was hilarious. Yeah.
I couldn't stop laughing. That was so funny.
Because he was nasty.
Because that's just rude. And that's nasty.
It's nasty. What about Florida State Duke tomorrow?
It's always fade Florida State. Isn't that the rule?
It is, yeah. Duke -3. They're 5-1. Florida State's 1-5.
Oh, they suck.
But
Disgusting.
Duke also lost to Georgia Tech.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay away there. I don't think Duke's good, but I don't think Florida State is any good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gonna take Rutgers this weekend though?
Who are they playing?
UCLA.
Oh yeah. I don't have anything written down. Rutgers -4 at home against UCLA. I mean, I actually think I will take Rutgers. Yeah.
I would take them, but they just were disappointing last weekend. I was discussing it.
Yeah, but a little bounce back. UCLA is not good, and they're going cross country.
You're right. I agree.
Yeah.
What are you thinking for the money line parlay?
Illinois?
Have you even looked at that?
Nah, I won't do Illinois because I know that's such a fish line. I don't know.
I might have to go Houston again. Even though Cookie already told me that, but like he mentioned that, but still,
Yeah.
I still like them.
Yeah. I kind of like. You know what? I'm also gonna do Georgia Tech +9.5.
Against Notre Dame. That's actually not in Georgia Tech. They're playing at the Mercedes-Benz Dome.
Yeah, but that's in Atlanta. It's okay.
Yeah, it's right there. I
Yeah.
think Georgia Tech's in Atlanta.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll text you on the money line parlay.
All right. We need to hit one of these. We're close.
We're close. We're real close.
All right, one more game. Sorry. Kansas State at West Virginia.
West Virginia. I don't
Even
know.
after the guy said the only fun, like at least they had fun because they were like tailgating and stuff. Because they lost. I
Yeah.
think that's what the coach said.
I don't know. I would say probably West Virginia +2.5, but
Nah.
I don't know. I'm not taking it.
Nah, either am I. It's Kansas State. I was high on them, but like they kind of just get lucky with some of these games. They just pull them out.
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty.
Anything else?
No, that's it. Sorry, the pod's a day later, and my energy is fading at the moment because it's been a tough week.
Yeah, busy week, man. We got work,
Busy
dude.
week.
We're working, man.
Dude, yeah. That's why this is got to start paying the bills.
Yeah, I'm from middle class.
Are you?
You don't get it?
No, I do. How crazy. Did you listen to the Brett interview?
Not all of it. No, I was too busy. Like
It was
I was
wild.
listening to Rogan today. The guy, he had a guy.
Graham
on,
Hancock.
I've listened to him a couple times. I was trying to listen to the guy from Vice, but it turned out it wasn't really even that good.
It sucked. Damn. I'm waiting for him
It
to
was
have
like
somebody
alright,
good
but
on. Like a real political person on.
yeah, no, I need Tulsi back on.
I think Trump and Kamala are both going to go on him, actually. That's a
I
rumor.
don't see it happening.
That's the rumor.
Yeah, I just don't think Rogan even wants to do it.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, because he just wants to have a conversation. He doesn't want to interview them.
Yeah, no, I know. But, yeah. Yeah.
All right, we'll close it up. Wait, any games next week? Sorry.
What is next week? I don't even know.
Yeah, that's all right if not. Notre Dame Navy at Meadowlands.
LSU, Texas A&M, that's a big one.
Oh, Texas A&M all day. Calling it now. We're on it. Missouri at Bama, then Texas at Vanderbilt.
Notre Dame,
Ooh.
Navy, Oklahoma, Ole Miss, Illinois, Oregon. It's an
Rutgers, USC.
It's an matchup.
Yeah.
Or slate,
All right.
rather.
We'll wrap it up.
Yeah. Good week. Have a good one.
Good week. What do I say again?
Subscribe, like,
subscribe again. Leave a comment, give a like. It's all very much appreciated. See, I got it.
You got it. You good.
All right, tune in next week. Thanks, everybody.
Take care.